Hey, it's Saul Overman. Every now and then here we get into product endorsement. We find a new product that we really like and I think is superior to um, everything else you can find out there. We like to put a shout out to the company. This is a product called Smith's Honing Solution. I'd run out of honing oil and always been a little disappointed in the choices that were out there in honing oil. I always felt most of the time they were too thick, especially if the temperatures were, low, if it wasn't pre-warmed. They didn't stick to the stone very well. They didn't seem to clean the stone very well. Most of them, I think, were just thickened variations of mineral oil, basically baby oil, which I have used baby oil, and didn't really see a whole lot of difference in the other brands, especially made honing oil. They've gotten went to the hardware store, picked some up, and they had this. I'd never used it before, and I really didn't know anything about it or think that it was going to be significantly different than any other oil I'd ever bought. But it is. It's very thin. It has a unique quality of sticking really well to the stones. It's red. It's kind of weird. Let me show you a little bit how it comes out. Comes out very fast, so you got to kind of get used to using the bottle so you don't waste it. But that's about all you need on. That's actually a little too much. You can see it's red. I don't know if it's a variant of automatic transmission fluid, if that's why it's got that pink tinge to it, if that's one of the components. I don't know, but it doesn't matter to me. It works fine. See, it lays real evenly on the stone, makes a very nice layer that really sticks. Even you use the stone a lot, you'll pick up a lot of it on your knife, but there's still always a nice layer there. I've never had to re-oil a stone in the middle of sharpening, even though I can use it for, go on and on and on for, half an hour or 45 minutes sharpening different knives, and don't seem to have to reapply it. Just maybe smear a little bit off your blade back onto the stone. It doesn't smell, doesn't have any kind of odor. I don't know what else it would be good for. It's got a very slick feel, but I mean it's almost watery, but it sticks, and it's very, very, I don't know what the right word is, lubricant. It's very slick. Anything it's on is, and I've noticed that using it, the stones, all these old stones I've got around here, one, it seems to remove the loading really well, and you can get an old stone clean again with this that's got metal loading, and it seems to make the stones cut really fast. Matter of fact, one thing I noticed after I started using it, that I was very rarely ever, this stone's got a coarse side, I was very rarely ever having to go to the coarse side of a stone. The fine side seemed to cut so well and so fast with this solution that there just wasn't any need to take off more material with the coarse side, and that's good. That's a good thing, because it's less wear and tear on your blades, not having to go to that coarse side. You're not losing as much material, and get into an old kitchen knife that you've had around for years, and pretty soon you find you've worn the blade to nothing if you use a real aggressive coarse sharpener on it. So at any rate, this is the product. It's Smith's. It wasn't particularly expensive. I don't know, it was $4 or $5 for the bottle. It seemed reasonable, comparable to any other kind of honing solution or honing oil that's out there. It's definitely the best I've ever used. I wish somebody would have recommended it to me sooner. Definitely a fan of theirs now, and I just now had to try some. They make a pretty good line of sharpening product, stones and some diamond stuff. I have to start trying some of their other stuff, see if it's as good as this. But at any rate, if you do a lot of hand sharpening, this is the stuff that you're going to want. I think anybody else out there that uses it should have the same impression of it that I have. So just a quick video. This is Saul saying have a nice day.